Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is one of the most unprofessional Disney Lorcana channels out on the internet today. And for today, it's Ruby. So we got pretty much 1 week until Whispers in the Well is coming out. And today we're going to be looking at all the new Ruby cards that are coming out. I think Ruby's going to be very big in this next set. And for the algorithm, what are we looking at today? Let's go with 21 likes. 21 likes on this video, and I'll make another one. But I'll probably make another one anyway because I don't know what else I would do with myself. I hope everybody is having a good day today, and hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. So, I hope everyone's excited. I'm stoked for this next set, to be quite honest with you. Let me get you guys turned around here. And let me see if I can pop this up. Whoops. Not that. Okay, well, I guess. There we go. Don't forget, everybody, like and subscribe. So, we have our Aladdin card. One of the new Whisper cards with the new border. Very excited to get my hands on these. He said there was like some new kind of rainbow oil or something going on with the Whisper stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But we have a 3-cost inkable 4/4 boost 1 with Reckless. While there's a card under this character, your characters with Reckless gain tap to gain a lore. Now, the only other card that I can think of that Reckless people use is Louis, the green one that gives a character Reckless. So maybe this could be good, but I like the body. I mean, deals with Genie. Good. All right, we got Beast, Aggressive Lord, 2-cost, inkable, 3/2. I see 3/2 on a lot of 2-cost stuff. Boost 2, which is not great, but whenever he challenges another character, if there's a card under this character, each opponent loses 1 lore and you gain 1 lore. That could be good on turn 2. So, you know, with aggro as crazy as it is, you know, doesn't beat a Daisy, but you know, could, you know, maybe if you're playing Ruby Steel, you could challenge into a Daisy and then maybe use like Dump Truck or something to deal the other 1 damage. Very possible. We'll see how the Whisper stuff does. All right, Mr. Bones here, 4-cost, inkable, 5/4. I've been seeing a lot of 5-string characters in Ruby. Whenever this character challenges a character with 2 strength or less, each opponent loses 1 lore. This could be good. 4-cost, so turn 4, Genie turn also. He's able to take out a Genie by himself, so that's good. See. Bronx, I do like Bronx. I don't know how I feel about the Stone by Day stuff, but I do like Bronx. 6/4 on turn 3 is nuts. Able to just take out anything. But I do like Bronx. Brooklyn, evasive 3/2. Here we go. 2-cost 3/2 again. With the Stone by Day, so cost 3/2 is, I feel like, a good stat line. He's only questing for 1, but he's evasive. We have the Genie, or it's the Smee? I think it's the Smee, the Steel Smee, that's like a 3/2 with evasive on your turn. Is this better than that? Maybe. But he's got evasive all the time. It's not just on your turn. That's another thing. And he's an ally, so a lot of allies with Whispers. Prismatic Leader, 6-cost, inkable, 5/5. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, draw a card. I feel like that's good. Whenever this character quests, chosen character gains rush this turn. Whenever this character quests, So that's kind of good, I think. So if he quests, you can give another character rush, be able to challenge, take something out. Possibly, we'll see, but Ruby's coming back. Oh, I like this Diablo. I did see this. 3/3 questing for 2. 2 cost uninkable. Still amazing. New Smee, I guess, in Ruby, I guess you could say, because the old Smee was a 3/3 that quested for 2, but he was inkable. Yeah, this is not inkable, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna play this. Here we go, Donald Duck, the Ruby champion. So there was a thing that came out on the website today about all the new updates and stuff. Each ink color has its own champion. Your other Ruby characters gain +1 strength, which I really like this. 4 cost, he's uninkable, but it's a 4/4, and he's giving your other Ruby characters +1 strength. Pair this with like Lumiere, that also gives your characters +1 strength. Your other Ruby characters with 7th strength or more get +1 lore. So like, you know, Bronx, like we just saw that card that where you're able to tap your reckless characters to gain a lore. Bronx is already a 6, you know, making him a 7, and you could tap him to gain lore with him too. I like this card. I like this one, and I like the Emerald Champion. They're all pretty cool, actually. This is the new Dragonfire, the new artwork. I like that a lot. Elsa Maza. While you have 2 or more other characters in play with 5 strength or more, this character gains +2 lore. 4/3, 3 cost uninkable. But 4/3, I feel like not a bad stat line. Can take out a genie. Won't die to the genie. Because you play this on 3, they play genie on 4. You know, this doesn't have evasive though. That's the only problem. But there's other ways to get around that for sure now, especially with this new set. Looks good though. I like it. He's more so meant to be played with gargoyles because of the all the gargoyles and stuff having 5 strength or more, like Lady Tremaine here. So this is one of the new enchantments for Ruby. 5 cost, uninkable, boost 2. Whenever this character quests, if you have a card under her, you may play an action with cost 5 or less from your discard for free. Then put that action card on the bottom of your deck instead of in your discard. Ooh, this is going to be good. Especially paired with like Maui Shark. Like you're playing actions, you're bringing things back from the discard. She's playing actions, putting them back in your deck. I like it. I feel like she's going to see some play. And I like this artwork. I like all the enchanted artworks this set. We got Next Stop Olympus. If you have a character with 5 strength or more in play, you pay 2 ink less for the next action. So here we go. Like, trying to think of it. Like Bee King, I mean, you know, there's all these good actions out there. Ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of the turn. The next time they challenge a character this turn, gain 1 lore. 2 cost inkable action. Like this. Here's the Aladdin card that we saw earlier. He has a epic card. Mulan also has an epic. During your turn, if you put a card under one of your characters or locations this turn, that character takes no damage from challenges. So pretty much if you boost one of your characters, and Mulan's out there, they ain't taking no damage. So that's kind of cool because there's no limit to boosting characters either. So 4/2 isn't a bad body. I mean, willpower maybe could be 3, but you know, we can't get too picky. Tinkerbell has an epic. This is very similar to like the old Sir Hiss that we had that was in green that was a 3/1. It was evasive though. But I mean 3/1 on turn 1, it's not terrible, I guess. It's able to take out big threats. Not a Daisy Duck. Nothing can take out Daisy, but playing this on turn 1 could be a solid threat to make your opponent not quest with things early. So. Get to safety. 1 cost inkable action. Play a location with 3 costs or less from your discard for free. You have a location named Sleepy Hollow and play, draw a card. This is kind of cool. There we go. All right. This is kind of interesting. I've seen the new Sleepy Hollow card. Not sure how good locations are going to be, but I know people that are very interested in location. Goliath, 5/5, quest for 1, 4 costs, inkable. Whenever one of your gargoyle characters challenges another character, you gain 1 lore. I think the steel one is better than this one, but maybe in the right deck, this could see some play for sure. It also has Stone by Day. Ons, king and queen characters can't quest. This is kind of strong, I feel like, but he's very expensive. 6 cost, inkable, 6/4. So Bronx is a 6/3, Bronx is Bronx is a 6/3 and tap the price. It doesn't quest for anything, but getting that out on turn 3 is insane. The start of your turn, if an opponent has 2 or more characters in play, gain 2 lore. At the start of your turn. So more often than not, this would take effect, but I think it's too expensive. Headless Horseman, legendary, 5 cost, uninkable. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing character with 2 strength or less. So I feel like people are definitely going to try to use this, especially in the first week. During your turn, whenever an opposing character is banished, each of your characters gain +1 strength. So pair this up with Emerald Champion, you're boosting up some strength on some things. And there's a lot of stuff this set where 5 strength is very relevant. So I'm sure people are going to try this out. Hercules, Mighty Leader. Here's the deity keyword. 4 cost, uninkable, Mighty Leader. This character can't be dealt damage unless in a challenge. While this character is exerted, your other hero characters can't be dealt damage unless they're being challenged. Kind of a weak body, I feel like, 5/3, but again, we're seeing this 5 strength. Questing for 2. Very possible it could see some play. Hermes, Rush, 3/3. Kind of like the old Fox. But Fox was 4. But this is definitely going to see some play. We've been waiting for some Madam Mim stuff to kind of come back out again. Katrina, 6/4, questing for 1, 4 cost, inkable. I feel like this is very so look, the other card we saw was a 6/3 or 6/4, and it costed 6. And the effect wasn't that great. This is just a 6/4 vanilla, the quest for 1 on turn 4. So like it. Here's the Lady Tremaine that we saw earlier. This is the Whisper card version of that. Mother Gothel, if a character was banished this turn, this character gets +2 strength. Wow, that's pretty good actually. If a character was banished this turn, I like this. So it could be a 4/1. So, this could take out a Daisy. There's got to be ways of getting something banished to be able to get the 2 strength. So we'll see. Mulan, standing her ground. During your turn, if you put a card under one of your characters. Oh yeah, we saw this was the epic one. Next stop, Olympus. This was the enchanted one that we saw. Peter Pan, High Flyer, 1/3, questing for 2 with evasive. Not bad. Not too bad. I've seen a lot of 1/3 evasives. You have the new one coming out in Amethyst that replaces itself, the Elsa card. So I definitely think this could see play. Fearless Mother. Here's the 5/3, 5 again. 3 cost, uninkable. During your turn, you may pay 1 ink less to move a character to a location. This isn't it. I don't think this is it. Rama, whenever you play a character with 5 strength or more, you may ready this character. If you do, he can't quest for the rest of the turn. So He can't quest, but he can challenge. So 6 cost, 6/6, quest for 2. So you could quest with it, play something, challenge something, get a quest and a challenge out of him. I like it. Mushu's Rocket. When you play this item, chosen character gains rush this turn. Pay 2 ink, banish this item, chosen character gains rush. Yeah. Could see some play for sure. Pure Con, 3/3, vanilla, questing for 1, 2 cost. Not a bad stat line, to be honest with you. 3/3 doesn't quest for 2, but 2 cost inkable. Might see some play for sure. Here's the rare Shirkan, 8 cost, 8/8 questing for 2. Wild Rage, pay 1 ink, deal 1 damage to this character, ready this character. He can't quest for the rest of the. So you could quest with him, pay an ink, deal damage to him, and re-ready him and challenge. Yeah, he just can't quest, so he could challenge again for sure. Here's the Sleepy Hollow. Whenever a character quests while here, you may banish this location to gain 2 lore and give them evasive till the start of the next turn. 3 cost inkable location. I don't know how good locations are going to be coming this next set, but this could be good. Ghostly Tail, exert all opposing characters with strength or less. So this could be good. We've seen being able to exert characters be a very strong keyword. So this definitely could be a good thing. The Bitterwoods, once during your turn, whenever you move a character with 5 strength or more here, you may draw a card. So paired with the Gargoyles, because everything is like 5 strength, this could be very good. Here's the Enchanted Horseman we saw during the Lorecast. This was 4/2. During your turn, whenever an opposing character is banished, each of your characters gain +1 strength. This questing for 2. So I hope I pull one of these because I want to see this card in person because I feel like it's going to be interesting. Time to go. Banish chosen character of yours. Draw 2 cards. If that character had a card unto them, draw 3 cards. Good. It might be too expensive, but card draw in Ruby, I mean, could be a good thing. This is the normal one. Here's Tinkerbell, Temperamental Fairy. Here's the 5 strength again, 5/3. When you play this character, exert chosen opposing character with 2 strength or less. This, I think, could see some play for sure, because being able to exert things is a very powerful keyword. It's inkable. It's a 5 cost. Definitely might see some play. Here's the other Tinkerbell. I showed this one already. And that is it for Ruby. So thank you guys for tuning in. We got Sapphire and Steel left, so I'm going to get those videos out soon. And then I got some other things I wanted to get out and talk about, like the new updates for this new set with going over the boost and all this stuff. So I wanted to kind of go on the website and check all that out. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good day. And hopefully, again, going to get a little bit better after you watch this video. So 21 likes on this video, and I'll make another one. And I will see you guys in the next video.